Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to Empyrion. I'm realizing that every time I come back, every time I bring you guys back, I'm staring at the constructor. I was like, wait a second, I think I'm like always starting here. But anyway, this is the place where we are very active, right? We're always crafting things. So actually, if I jump into my inventory here via the constructor, you'll see that I've got all kinds of blocks made. I even made some windows, so we're pretty good there. I also went ahead and made some elevator blocks for our ship, our big ship. Cargo box so we can, store things. I've got some extra fuel, oxygen, and a fridge. I want to bring all of those up, put them up on that base up there so we've kind of got some stuff we can keep nearby us. I think that'll be pretty good. I will grab some food on the way out to also bring up there, so that's a thing. You may have noticed I went around the building here with black along the lower walls. I don't know why. When I left off last time, I ran around doing some of that. So anyway, a little bit of a different look here, but I am super anxious to get back to the ship, back out to space. But additionally, what I decided is that we need to go to the lava planet. We need to go try to get some of the resource there because, well, it's just important. We need it. That's all I'm going to say. No, there's certainly more to say. Basically, we've got, if we jump over here, you can see that we need, and I mentioned this before, we need the flux coils, right? So we need the Zascosium, or however you say that. We definitely need to make some coils. Now, part of this too is we needed the advanced CPUs, but if you look down here, I've got 30 of those. So I cranked out a number of these, but we definitely need to make the flux coil. And just as a reminder, reason being, is we need these yellow thrusters for the ship, the big ship in space. These guys only work on these small vessels, and we need these for the larger one. And if we look at these, you can see that we need flux coils. These take 4. This guy takes 6. So anyway, we've got to get a bunch of that resource back here so we can get crafting. I'm realizing now I should probably get a constructor for the space base. That would actually make things a lot easier, right? So I don't have to come all the way back here. So do the large constructor. What do we need? 2 computers. Oh, see, we can do this. I think we can kind of get this going right now. 2 computers. Yeah, because then we could kind of stick in space for a while. Oh, I only got one of them out, didn't I? Okay, well, anyway, I think I'll run through and get some of that prepared. See if we can get a large constructor to bring up there as well. I think that would be a good plan. Okay, we are coming in hot here. I've still got the big boost on the back, the big booster, and only a small thruster up front, so it's I got to be a little bit careful about flying in towards this guy. But let's get this kind of angled around, turned in here, because I want to come up from the bottom and just kind of see what that's going to be all about. Now I think I could probably do something like this when I'm doing it, and then just kind of level out. Yeah, something like that. Back this thing in. Whoa, a little too much. I also have that big thruster on the back, so yeah. Okay, so let's see if we do this. There we go. Back this up. Sure. Lower this down. That'll work. Okay, so not too bad. That'll work. Let's kill this and jump out. So we're clipped in here a bit. Apparently we're clipped into the ship. Let's get these rotated around. We're gonna check the power first of all. Get a little warning there when I try to turn things on. Okay, I'll throw some power in here. That'll work. Okay, so there we go. We are grounded. We've got power going. We got a lot of stuff to place down, and I kind of want to do this quickly because I really do want to get over to the lava planet and get things figured out over there. I think that would be a good thing. So let's see. We've got all kinds of things to place. First of all is the storage. And the storage, I kind of feel like, let's see, it would be good to keep, I like the idea of keeping a lot of stuff up here if I can. Keep it close and nearby. I think that would be great. So let's think about doing that here. So we can do the storage here and the refrigerator like right next to it here. I think that might be kind of cool. And then we've got the constructor, which maybe makes sense for it to go over there. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and place the storage here, and we are going to have the ceiling be, too high in here. So I'm almost thinking that we can kind of put this right on top of the other one. But we don't need to place that just yet. Let's get the refrigerator in here. So I think that'll be good. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and drop this food in here. We're going to keep one on us. Alrighty, now that we have the storage down, you can see I brought a bunch of extra power and oxygen. I think that would be good to have here. And let's see, we just have... I'm going to go ahead and put the other storage box in there for now. And I do have the elevator block. I could wait to do this, but basically what I had in mind was that when you step down here, you would be underneath the platform. This would be too tall, kind of 2 bricks high, and then it would be floor, because there would be a floor above this, until you got out to about here, and then it would really open up and be like 5 tall or something, and this would be essentially a loft area overlooking this. But I thought, you know, I wouldn't want to run up those stairs and then come back towards it to go up. It might be nice to have like the elevator blocks here that just go up to that floor. So kind of thought about it and was like, okay, I'd need like 4 of those, maybe 5. So I did make those. I'm just thinking that maybe I shouldn't place those yet until I kind of determine exactly where I want the floors to go. So maybe we won't do that. But what we can do is put the constructor down, because that's going to be something we want to have access to pretty quickly. Now back on our home planet, we have it set up this way. I'm kind of thinking about turning it around just to be crazy. It's so different. So there we go, we're going to set that in there. Now we can jump in here, craft everything that we can down on the planet. Of course we don't have the materials. I didn't bring everything that was kind of in the inventory there. But I have a feeling that we may just end up moving up here. Be the way to go. And just kind of operate from up here. Obviously, we don't have meat to access here. We'd have to make trips to maybe Omicron. I always want to say Omicron. It's Omicron. And shoot up a bunch of beasties down there and get their meat. But I definitely actually need to do that pretty soon. I'm on the last bit of food. And you know me, I tend to wait till the last minute. But that should do it for right now. Let's actually just drop the elevator blocks in here. We're going to actually kind of drop everything in here. I do want to pick up building on the ship, but I really want to get those resources. So let's just put those away. And we'll drop the color tool in here as well, because we don't know what's going to happen to us. And this is probably a bad idea. I've only got the one ship, and we're going to go there anyway. But we're just going to be really careful. Last time I kind of dove in towards the tower. Probably not the best thing to do. So anyway, we're just going to take it a little bit more easy this time. And try to just cruise around the planet looking to find that resource and avoid towers. Okay, we have just entered the atmosphere here, getting a little low to the planet. I did do a sweep around. I kind of did a backed out view and spun the camera around, just trying to make sure that I didn't have anything directly below me that I was just going to swoop down on. So we will keep an eye out for towers and things like that. Anything potentially very deadly, like this cloud will go through. No, but I think we're good. It seemed like there really wasn't much around here. So it just said that we found some copper. We don't want copper. We want the Zascosium and the thingy. The Zascosium. Definitely want to find some of that. So I think we're just going to have to kind of skim around. Iron. Oh, I was so excited. I was like, right as I'm talking about it. We're just going to have to kind of skim around and stick low to the ground and see if we can run across any. That would be great. That wasn't something I just... Wait, what was that? Oh, it's an arrow for the deposit. I was like, why do I have an arrow over there? So I can see a tower up on the left glass panel over there. You can see it now in the distance. But we're going to go this way then. Fly right over this. Oh, there's our wall keeping us out of that area. That's fine. So I guess we kind of have to go this direction to some degree. And I don't know if they'll actually, you know, if you find any of these out over the lava or like in, you know, like right near it. I don't know if it's always outside of that. What is that? Is that just a long stretch of ground I'm pointing at, or is that something sticking out? Hold on a second. Oh, I think it's a drone, actually. Yeah, it looks like a drone. I just kind of want to take a sidelong view out here. So there's plants on the ground. I don't think I've gathered plants off of this planet or anything. At least I don't recall. In our short visit here, I don't think we did. But anyway, it looks like there's some things we can get here. They could even be creatures for all I know. But we can actually take a little Side strafe here, yeah. Get some plants up there. So the drone is now shooting at us. Unfortunately, it's going to be moving around, making things difficult. Try to guess his movements. No, don't hit me. Yeah, take that. Again, nice. I think I will scoop his stuff. A cobalt deposit. No, 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 no. Don't crash. Okay, I do see another drone just out there. I would like to swoop down and get the materials from that guy. That would be nice. We are gonna have to park this. You know, look at that material right here. I mean, they're not marking it as something that we can mine, but I think I might dig that out anyway just to check it out, because that could be something. But we're gonna go ahead and land this and just see if it's gonna slide. It looks like it's going to. Bummer. Okay, we could try to put down on a more flat area. Maybe use this little hill to keep us from going anywhere. Could work. Something like that. Kill the power. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of make sure that's not going anywhere. Okay, excellent. So we do have kind of a lower gravity here, I suppose. Or actually, you know, I think there was a bug I noticed that back on Omicron, as soon as I jumped out and my jetpack was off, I could kind of fly around. Actually, not kind of, I could fly all around on the planet. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and off again. Yeah, so you can see I can't do that now. With the jetpack on, yeah, I even go up and down. Little bug there. Little thing we could take advantage of, but are not. So let's just do this, because we don't know, I don't know anyway for sure that this isn't what we're looking for, and maybe it's just they don't mark it on the map. Just dig a little hole. It doesn't look like any of this is sticking around though to pick up. It's cool looking though. You? Nope, you're gonna disappear. Okay, let's see. This is confetti moss scrapings. Interesting. Let's just go ahead and loot this guy really quick. Take it all. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's continue on the mission. We don't have a ton of power. Obviously, I turned the power on the ship off, and I did throw one more cell in there, but if I'm around here too long, I'll completely zone out and forget. So let's get our move on. That is a cluster of drones we are not going to mess with. I didn't really have to go very far, and I was like, what is that cloud? Yeah, okay. So we do have the wall on this side here. I think what we might do is actually try to go find it again. I think it's right over here. And we may hug it and try to just go and take a wide berth around all of those drones. That is something that we do not want to mess with right now. Unfortunately, I haven't really found, I think I've had one more mine pop up. It was cobalt, but not exactly what we're looking for here. Let's see, there it is. There's our wall. So we'll just kind of hug this, try to get back to like a larger landmass over here, because we've been really doing a lot of flying over lava, which I don't think is going to return the resources we want. So anyway, we'll keep going and keep an eye out. Check this out. We haven't found any resources yet still, but ran across the old ship. Some of you had mentioned that, oh, you should go back and find it at some point. And I was like, yeah, maybe. Others had mentioned, well, those turrets that shot you down, they continue shooting at ships. So that's probably not going to happen. Oh, man, I thought my aim might have been just on for that. So anyway, there it is. We have a marker for it. So it is there in some fashion. I don't know what's left of it, but I don't really know a good way to get it out of here. I think probably you break out our tool and we could break some parts of it down. But I'm not really sure that's going to be worth it, because I think those turrets are going to fire on us immediately and everything, and I am not here to take risks right now. We are here to find our resource, and that is it. If we're getting fired on, then I'm doing something wrong and I'm getting out. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that I ran across it. Again, still no luck. Still no luck in finding the resource we want. There's the iron we found when we first got here. So I think this is where we kind of flew straight over that way and just got all shot up. But anyway, the search continues. Well, as you can see, I am back out at the main ship. got out here and said, you know what, let me just start putting windows down. So I flew around the planet for a while and was like, you know, I'm not seeing anything. I probably should just kind of look this up, make sure everything is on the up and up. And as it turns out, the only deposits of that resource that are on the planet, they're all found in a clump. I guess there's kind of 3 areas where all of those drones and those towers are, and we certainly don't have the ship for that. Very sorry to say, Joe, but that ship is not ready for that. Everything I read said you got to get in there, you got to destroy a lot of stuff before you can set down safely and mine. So yeah, it's not going to happen right now. Unfortunately, I feel like we'd have to make some kind of other fighter or something. Maybe we would have to break down, sad to say, the SS Joe Veteran for its parts. Maybe we would just gather enough material to make a new one by itself. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I couldn't really think about that anymore. I was just kind of bummed. I was like, alright, well, let's just keep going. Let's get back here and work on the ship some more. So anyway, I know this is kind of weird, these like slotted windows, but I think it's like the way you gotta go. So anyway, we're gonna do that for now. You can see that I've got a whole lot of window stuff going on here. There's gonna be this weird gap there that I just can't I can't fill it, this corner up here. So I don't know, I may end up just putting a block in here of some kind. I did have to put the square block here just so I could get this this guy built, this angled piece on there first. Let's break this down. There we go. Once I got him started, I could build the other ones right next to it, so I didn't have to do any more of those, but I guess that's kind of what I was thinking. Like I said, it looks a little weird. It doesn't look all that great. But let's go ahead and check out some of the other blocks. I was kind of curious, like, how would this guy kind of snap? See, that's actually not bad. And then we could do one underneath it. Whoops, I think we had it there. Let me see where this is going. Yeah, I don't know. I think that works. It fills the gap. It gives it kind of a winged look. Yeah, that actually turns out a lot better than I thought it was going to. So let's go ahead and get some more on here. Rotate this. Let's see. Is it this way? I can't tell actually where I'm. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll do one right on top of it. We actually have to flip this over. There we go. Am I getting better? No, that just was lucky spinning. Cool. So I don't know. It doesn't look that bad, I suppose. I was kind of hoping for more of the glass look. I think it's weird. I think I chose transparent because I was like, yeah, I want to be able to see through it, like the one at the base down on the planet. But I think that one is considered non-transparent with the glass, even though you can see through it. So anyway, that's really, I think, what I wanted in the end. But oh well, that's fine. And then the way I place these, because their blocks occupy this outer area out here, that means I can actually build on these blocks in here. So I thought that would kind of be the way to try and do that. So that's worked out okay. Now if we hop back down here, let's see, kill the jetpack. I obviously have more of these windows. Now in here I didn't mind so much. I don't need to necessarily build on these blocks. So I can just go ahead and rotate this. So again, you see it occupies this block. It means we can't actually build anything right there. But I don't think that's a big deal. I think that's fine. We'll kind of keep them that way because we can step into them and take a peek outside. That was kind of what I had planned here. I guess I could have done the other one while I was here. But anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it at this point. I've got a whole lot more to do on the ship. I know we didn't really get to too much of it because we went out to the planet there and tried to get a resource. Probably should have looked that up ahead of time, but I thought, you know what, it's just a matter of flying around, right? You'll find it eventually. Turns out that's not the case, but that's okay. That is fine. Now we know, and we know that we have to make a better ship before we can get to doing that. So that might be something that I work on in between now and the next time you guys may come back. I may gather a bunch of materials and start building out maybe another ship or something. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe we'll bring you back in for that, and we'll see. We'll see what we end up with. Hopefully we don't have to tear this guy apart, but I don't want to spend too much time having to start from scratch. So sorry, Joe, but we may end up ripping parts off the ship. Anyway, thanks for stopping in as always, guys. I appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.